Mengapa kita harus beradab? Manusia harus beradab agar manusia mempunyai nilai di hadapan Allah. Jika manusia bernilai di hadapan Allah, maka manusia bernilai juga di hadapan manusia yang lainnya. Seperti yang sudah dijelaskan sebelumnya, bahwa adab tidak hanya muamalah, yaitu hubungan manusia dengan makhluk ciptaan Allah, tetapi juga ubudiyahnya, yang mana hubungan manusia dengan Allah, yang mana telah diibaratkan seperti roda sepeda. Kemudian apa contoh dari ubudiyah itu?
Ubudiyah yaitu perbuatan kita atau hubungan kita manusia terhadap Allah, yaitu yang pertama, contohnya yaitu sholat. Sholat adalah representasi seluruh amal perbuatan kita di dunia sebagai pemberat timbangan kita di akhirat nanti. Lisan, hati, otak, pikiran harus sinkron, tertuju pada Allah ketika kita sholat. Ketika kita sholat, sama halnya kita itu berkomunikasi dengan Allah. Kita harus bisa menghadirkan Allah di hadapan kita ketika kita sholat. Dengan apa caranya? Dengan cara mengosongkan seluruh pikiran kita terhadap dunia, terhadap pikiran duniawi. Contoh, kita sering sekali ketika kita sudah takbir Allahu Akbar, yang ada di bayangan kita, di bayangan kalian, contoh, nanti saya ketika sudah sholat, nanti saya jajan apa ya ketika istirahat, saya nanti pengen makan apa ya ketika istirahat. Itu berarti ketika kita sholat, kita tidak menghadirkan Allah, kita telah mengkhianati Allah, padahal kita seharusnya ketika sholat itu berhadapan dengan Allah. Tapi di otak kita, hati kita memikirkan yang lain. Itu sama halnya kita mengkhianati Allah. Kita berhadapan dengan Allah, tapi otak dan pikirannya tidak kepada Allah. Kemudian pada setiap sholat, bayangkan bahwa sholat itu adalah sholat terakhir kita. Itu adalah ibadah kita yang terakhir. Kita bayangkan bahwa kita besok akan mati dan tidak bisa melakukan ibadah lainnya lagi. Sehingga ketika kita bisa membayangkan hal tersebut, kita bisa melakukan sholat dengan sebaik-baiknya, karena kita ingat bahwa kita besok akan mati dan ini adalah sholat terakhir kita. Tahukah kamu tokoh B.J. Habibie?
Oke, B.J. Habibie adalah presiden ketiga di Indonesia. B.J. Habibie adalah seorang yang sukses di bidang sains dan teknologi. Beliau sebagai orang pertama di Indonesia yang dapat memproduksi pesawat terbang. Di balik kesuksesannya, beliau seorang muslim yang taat beribadah. Dengan ketaatannya terhadap Allah, beliau dengan mudah meraih kesuksesan di dunia.
Maka kita sebagai generasi muslim, amalan ubudiyah harus diutamakan. Amalan ubudiyah yaitu amalan manusia terhadap Allah harus diutamakan agar kita memiliki nilai di hadapan Allah. Sehingga secara otomatis kita akan memiliki nilai di dunia. Kita dapat meraih dunia dengan mudah, kita dapat meraih akhirat dengan mudah karena kita bernilai di hadapan Allah. Otomatis kita bernilai di dunia di hadapan manusia yang lainnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this section, we are going to explain about adab. Adab is same with manner or ethic.
To read the knowledge, we must have adab. For the first, adab of studying.
Second, adab to teacher.
Third, adab to friend.
Fourth, adab in school.
And the last, adab in the mosque. Adab is very important. Adab is one thing must we have before study.
If we have adab when study, the knowledge that we got will be useful for us and other people.
But if we study without adab, our knowledge is unuseful because adab is the key of success.
Ma'am Cici, why must we have adab?
Because al-adabu fawqal ilmi. Adab is higher of knowledge. Actually, adab to Allah is the most important than to creator of Allah. It's like bicycle. that has two wheels, front and behind. Front wheels is adab to Allah. Behind wheel is the world and hereafter matters like knowledge, wealth, and family.
So, if the front wheel in the bicycle is straight, so the behind wheel is straight also. In the opposite, if the front wheel is turned, so the behind wheel is turned also. And it's like adab, if adab to Allah is run well, so the word and hereafter matter run well also to our life. And in opposite, if our adab to Allah unseriously, the word and hereafter matter difficult to reach by us. So, if we want to get easily for studying, we must have adab to Allah first. So, now we are going to learn about adab of studying.
When looking for knowledge, there are student and teacher, which is the student should need the knowledge and getting the right based on ethic and adab.
All of knowledge come from Allah. The people who is transferring or transporting the knowledge from Allah is called teacher. So, how is adab of studying?
The first important is knowledge. There is a statement that is explained about the knowledge. From the statement, Imam Syafi'i, "Syakautu ila waqi'i su'ahifdi, wa arsyadani ila tarkil ma'ashi, wa akhbarani bi anna ilma nurun, wa nurullahi la yuhda lil 'ashi." When the student of Imam Syafi'i tell to the Imam Syafi'i why he is difficult to memorize, and Imam Syafi'i comments to have the bad deeds, and then Imam Syafi'i tell the knowledge is light, and the light is not given to people who do the bad deeds.
Studying is a worship and greatest deed. We were created on earth as a Khalifah or servant of God. Just worship to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. To get knowledge, there are media. For example, teachers, and then books, parents, people, and our friends, and social media.
After we are studying, we getting closer to Allah, getting blessed by angels, and Allah will increase the degrees of people who are having the knowledge.
How can Allah increase the degree of human?
When the people have the knowledge that people not easy like by other people, and the people easy to reach the dream to the future.
Why do we study?
Al-ilmu bila amalin kasyajari bila tamarin. The knowledge doesn't practice like a tree that has not fruit, like the unuseful knowledge, because the people not practice the knowledge.
A Muslim must study because it is obligation for every Muslim. By study, we can learn something that we don't know, and we can learn and we can increase our knowledge. Human must learn and have study from newborn. For example, the newborn baby have learned about Islam, about Muslim by Akan from her father. And the human will be study continuously every time till the end of life. Have you studied or just looking for knowledge?
It is not same.
No, it is not.
So what are the difference between looking for knowledge and studying?
Okay, looking for knowledge in bahasa is mencari ilmu, and studying is in bahasa is menuntut ilmu. The looking for knowledge and studying are different. What are the difference? The looking for knowledge is the process to get knowledge, but without practice our knowledge to other people. So our knowledge is not useful to other people. But in studying our knowledge, when get the knowledge, we practice our knowledge to other people. So our knowledge is useful for us and other people.
The second part is ethics to teacher. Student and teacher are like children and parents in school. The applies in requirement of student ethics to teacher. Students need teachers as a people who have more knowledge and are able to teach it to students. And no matter how small the equipment, the teacher must be accepted and acknowledged. The ethics to teacher, the first is complete the task on time, do the best work and be approved on time as a form of respect for teacher who have transmitted knowledge and hope that this knowledge can be integrated in the mind and heart of their student. The second of ethics to teacher is paying attention to the teacher who teach, not being able to talk and listen and record what is recited by the teacher means that it will discuss about the teacher who is teaching his student about science. The third is be gentle. Be gentle. Don't talk or bend the teacher. Be gentle because of a student's affections for his teacher. The fourth is say hello when meeting on the roads. Greet if you meet the teacher on the road. If the condition determined, for example, not ignore and approach to the teacher. The fifth, shake hands with the teacher. I will make a simulation for shake hands with the teacher. I as a teacher and Ma'am Amil as a student. You can look this simulation. The first, if you want to shake hands with your teacher, you can put the teacher's hand with two hands like this, and then you can touch the teacher's hands on the nose. Okay, don't touch on the forehead. So yes, so you can touch the teacher's hand on the nose like this. Okay. A form of respect for the teacher can be done by shake hands with the teacher. Either the congregation just come to the school, come home from school, or the congregation accidentally meet. The sixth is permission when leaving lesson. When asked, you must ask the teacher for lessons and explain where you are going. It is permissible for teachers to know and can be permitted for obvious reasons. The second, give greeting first. Give a hand or greet the teacher by using greeting before the teacher does it to the student. Again, the eighth is walking down, pass in front of the teacher. Okay, I will make a simulation for this part. You can look the simulation. I as a student and Ma'am Amil as a teacher.
If there is teacher here and you want to walk past in front of the teacher, you must walking down.
Okay, like this.
Yes, like this. When walking in front, the teacher asks the head of the body as a sign of respect to the teacher.
The third ethics is
Ethics to friends. Here we are going to discuss how to keep your attitude to your friends, and mostly in the school.
Ma'am, why do we have to keep our attitude towards our friends?
Why? Here I have the answer. Rasulullah SAW said in hadith, La yu'minu ahadukum hatta yuhibbu li akhihi ma yuhibbu li nafsihi, which means it is not perfect one's faith among you until he loved for his brother something he loved for himself, which means if we want to complete our faith, that is iman, we have to love our brother just like we love ourselves.
Yeah, so as a servant of Rasulullah, we must love our brothers, especially our friends, to increase our faith.
That's right.
As social beings, humans need friends. Can we do everything by ourselves?
No, we cannot do everything alone. We need other people's help.
Yes, that's right. For the example, can you play football by yourself?
I don't think so. We need football player, we need goalkeeper and also striker.
Yes, that's right. So we cannot do everything by ourselves alone. And a good friend can sometimes exceed your own kindness. If you do good to other people, they will repay the kindness also.
Here, I have some ways of ethics to friends that we can apply in the school.
Please pay attention. First, don't oppress to other people, for especially to our friends. For the example, when your friend studying, you cannot make a noise, because if you make a noise, your friends cannot study well.
Okay, openness, don't forget it is in Islam means dolim. So you have to respect one by one. You have to respect all your friends. The second, not underestimate other people. Underestimate means merendahkan. Example, you cannot mock. Mock is menghina your friends by calling them stupid. That's wrong. You cannot underestimate other people.
Yes, that's right. You cannot underestimate your friends. And the third, remind each other in goodness. For example, remind your friends go to mosque directly. If you see your friends go to mosque walking alone, walking slowly, you must remind them to go to mosque directly and take ablution directly.
Yeah, remember it is only in goodness. Don't remind other people in bad things. The fourth is greet each other warmly. Greet means menyapa. So example, you can say hello and smile to your friends when you meet them in the streets or even meet them in front of the class. Or you can say in Islam, Assalamualaikum. That's fine.
That's right. You must greet to other people, especially your friends. And the last, help each other. If there is your friend not bring the pen, you must borrowing the pen to your friends in order your friend can study well.
Okay, now we will explain about student manners in school. So, the purpose of student manners in school, first,
to build a climate of good and Islamic school life.
the second is to build up students to respect themselves or others.
Third, following up on the expectation of parents to have children who pray and pray.
And then the fourth, build up the character of students to be smart.
Okay, the next, student manners in school. First, always look clean and neat and close the genitals or outlets.
And then the second, maintain the school clean lines and maintain the clean lines of environment, because remember that clean lines is a part of faith.
Third, always say hello when entering and leaving the room.
Okay, then the fourth, don't forget to ask permission to your teacher before leaving your classroom.
Fifth, communicate with a reasonable voice or not shouting or
Screaming. Yes. Okay, the sixth, do not play or joke with your friends that can endanger others.
The seventh, speak with kind and polite words.
The eighth, eat and drink with your right hand and while sitting.
The ninth, don't take items that don't belong to you. Why we must have ethics or adab in school, man?
Okay, because school is a place for studying. We are looking for knowledge at school. Moreover, in the school there are teachers. Teacher is the representative of Allah, prophet also of ulama. So that we must respect our teachers, because teachers is the front guard of the intellectual life. Also, don't forget, our studying must be assumed to look for ridha of Allah, so that our studying will get blessing from Allah and will be beneficial for you students.
So that the further receipt is also useful. In the class, there is sharing of knowledge between the teacher and student. Before there is a process of sharing knowledge, there is a need for adab.
In the last part of ethics, there is ethics in the mosque. Let's pay attention our discussion. Okay, Ma'am Alpha, before there is pandemic COVID-19, we spend our time in school every Monday till Friday in the mosque of school. But when we are in the mosque, we have good ethics. Why do we have ethics when we are in the mosque?
Yes, we must have ethics when we are in the mosque. The first reason is because the mosque is a place to communicate with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
It means our communication with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala is for asking apologize for all our mistakes and for asking our dreams, our hopes and our requests in order can be come true.
In the world, if we communicate with our parents, for example with our mother, we must be politely, more effort with our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. For example, if we want something, we will ask to our mother. I have two ways, please compare which one politely. If I want to buy ice cream, I will ask money to my mother. The first way, Mama, aku minta uang buat beli es krim sekarang. And the second way, Mama yang baik, Mama yang cantik, Boleh ya beli es krim? Satu aja. Bagi uangnya ya buat adik. Yes.
Okay.
Which one the politely? Which one Mekta?
Okay. Do you know, right? Of course, the second ways.
Yes.
That is the example in our daily life.
With our parents, we must be politely. Moreover, with our God, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So we must have ethics when we are in the mosque. Next, the second reason why do we have ethics when we are in the mosque? Because the mosque is the home of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, and the mosque is representation of Kaabah.
It means when we are in the mosque, we are guests of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. In daily life, it's like we come to house of someone. So it means we are a guest. We cannot do everything without permission, and we have to good ethics in that home.
Yes, in the house of someone, we must have ethics. Moreover, in the house of Allah.
Yes.
So, of course, in the mosque, we must have ethics.
And that is because the mosque is representation of Kaabah. Do you know that Kaabah is the holy place of Muslim?
And over that, we are forbidden to do
Bad ethics.
Let's continue to the last reason. Why do we have ethics when we are in the mosque? Because as evidence of faith in Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
It means we are as a Muslim, we have to prove that Allah is our God and our creator in this world.
Yes, we can prove by simple things. For example, keep the clean lines of mosque. Yes, keep the holiness of mosque and etc. And now we will discuss about ethics in the mosque.
There are some activities that we cannot do in the mosque. From the first, don't run. Okay. Do you still remember about the sentence, right? Every day your teacher reminds you to
Do not run.
yes.
Yes.
Don't run. Apply when you go to the mosque, when you are in the mosque, or when you go back to your class.
For example, if you in the class and want to come to the mosque, so you must walk, not run. And if you want to back from mosque to the class, you must walk, do not run.
Yes.
Like that.
Especially when you are arrived at the mosque. You only sit and read salawat.
Or dhikr.
Yes. And the second is don't be noisy. It means we cannot talk, we cannot scream, and we cannot whisper with the friends. Because in this mosque, it's time to communicate with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
By read Al-Quran,
Yes.
by do perform prayer,
Yes.
by read dhikr, and read pujian to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. The third ethic in the mosque is forget what matters.
It means we have to focus when we are in the mosque, especially when we are worship to Allah. Because when we are worship to Allah, it means we have communication with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala.
Yes, and we only need some minutes only to communicate with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So we must forget what problem or what matters.
And remember, because what matters is only temporary. So we have focused to worship and forget it. And the last ethics in the mosque is please be khushu'. It means we do our worship with calm and feel with our heart.
For example, if there is friend disturb us or invite us to speak, so we must ignore it, and we must stay khushu' to the worship.
Okay, that's all you have learned about 5 ethics. Do you remember, right? The first ethics is ethics of studying. And the second ethics is ethics to teacher. The third ethics is ethics to friends. The fourth ethics is ethics in the school. And the last ethics, fifth, is ethics in the mosque. Okay. From all the ethics that have you learned, you have to implement in your daily life.
And the last we say,
Wassalamu